Okay guys, this is what we are gonna build this weekend. This is a sanding department. It's on 3 different shelves to store all the sanding machines, all along with the sanding papers with different grids, the accessories. So it's quite useful when you are in your bookshop to get these ones on hands, because in making furniture or any carpentry project, sanding is always a nightmare that we have to think about it and face forward. So the point of this is making it easier, making a handy and durable furniture. It has to be not beautiful, it just only need to endure for many years and be strong enough and giving us no problems. So we are gonna go through this project step by step and taking a look on what tools are we using, what kind of wood are we gonna use for the project, the screws and so on. So hope you enjoy it.
Hi there! We are gonna be developing today a tiny piece of furniture for our workshop. It's a shelf where we can store our sanders or the sanding paper. So first of all, we are gonna be developing the idea. I made this tiny drawing, enough. I got it on my mind. And I've been spending this beautiful Saturday morning with my coffee and the CAD program, trying to translate it to the computer. So it's gonna be quite easier, and I'm gonna get all the measurements that I need on the workshop. See you later on the workshop. Cheers.
Okay, so for this project we are gonna be using plywood like this. Plywood, you can notice it has different layers. It's quite stable and it's quite easy to work with. This board is sort of cut up because I've been using it for many things except for building anything. So first of all, I'm gonna be sanding it. So next step, sanding it, and after that I got all the different boards that I have to cut, and that's next step. See you now. Sanding is quite boring, but you can let your mind go away and think on everything. It's like a mantra. Okay, so we have sand with the orbital sander with different grids. First of all, with 80 grit to get rid of the deep marks, and then with a 120 grit to make the surface smooth. So it's already done. It's quite different from before. So next step, I made a cutting list of the piece that we are gonna need. So we are gonna be using a table saw. It's quite useful, it's not very big, so for a small and tiny workshop like this, it's a must. So next step, cutting list, and we are gonna be making small pieces of the big board. So see ya in the dust. Safety is very important, so we are using power tools. They are very dangerous, so we'll be needing ear protection like this for the noise. We also will be needing glasses. This kind of glasses, they are not the best. We have mask protections, we have gloves. this is not recommendable to use with power tools because they can get stuck and the injury will be bigger. So we are gonna be using it when we are moving the boards all around the workshop, but not for, we are not using it with the heavy duty machines. Mask protection for is a mess when you try to breathe with the ear protection, the goggles, the safety goggles. But in this case, we are using this vacuum, so he will take care of the sawdust. So, in case the wood is toxic, which is not the case, we'll be extreming the precautions. Just. Okay, so we already have cut all the boards on the small pieces that we need, and now is the assembly time. So I already assembled all these parts. Now it's taking form. We are using for the assemble this kind of holes. It's called pocket holes. So we drill it with this thing. You put it on the mark that you make, then you get it stuck, and you make the hole with the special drill bit, and you make the hole. And we got this. For example, this board is coming right over here, so we are gonna keep working on it. This is the tools that we are using right now. We are using the battery portable drill. We are using this drill bit, special for wood. We are using this bit for screwing. Screws, measure tape, square, and this funny special square that we can use to make sure it's a square when we screw it, so you don't screw it. Okay guys, so we have made some progress. There is almost finished. I've made these tiny pieces where the small shelves for storing the sandpaper is gonna be. So, for example, this one goes over here. I just need to screw it, then another shelf goes in there, and this piece goes in here. So I'm missing these two pieces. It's like this. I need to measure, make sure that it's on the same distance on this side. I'm using glue and the nail gun. This is quite fun. There is no need for a strong attachment because it's not gonna be a heavy load. So we just reached this point. I need to cut more pieces of. This is another kind of plywood. It's very thin, and as I said, it's not gonna be a heavy load, so this is gonna be enough. So next step is cutting these boards and finishing I'm finishing all the inner shelves. Just okay, so this is the process. We have the wood piece glued. We just have the marks over here where it's gonna be. We are using this piece to make the limit. So this one goes over here. We make sure it's aligned with the mark that we made before. It's right there. There it goes. And there it goes. The glue is gonna keep it on place. And just to make sure it's tight and it's gonna be glued properly, we use the nail gun. So, plus, bang, and bang. We're using a small nail. This is the size. And as you can see, it's not even the full length depth of the bore. It is 18 millimeters. Okay, so the piece is almost finished. It's finished at the 90%. This is the inner shelves that goes over here, over here. I made it, as I said before, with a different kind of plywood. This one is thinner and it's made of okume wood, an African one. It's pretty light. And there is another choice to make, how to hang it on the wall. It's gonna be hanging right over there in this space. So you can put, I don't know, any type of steel things to attach it on the wall. I like this option better. You just take a strip of wood and you cut it on a certain angle. This is 45. So you just screw one part on the wall and the other one on the back part of the piece of furniture, and it matches like this. It's like a clamp. It goes in this piece, it goes on this part. It's like this. I made the holes in here, and I leave room in the back part to be able to attach it right over here. So now I'm gonna clamp it and screw it in its place, and then I only need to make sure that this piece is level and on the height that I want, and you only need to lift the shelf and it goes on its place. So before hanging it on the wall, I need to apply a finish. The finish that I choose is gonna be this one. It's the Danish oil. It's a kind of oil with beeswax that makes a cover and it avoids the dust. It's like a slippery surface where the dust is not gonna stick, because right now it's very thin. I sand it at 120, so it's quite smooth, but it's gonna be smoother with this one and it's gonna be protected. So I'm gonna attach this piece and put the other piece on the wall, and then I'm gonna apply the Danish oil. So see you now. I made a tiny bitey mistake. That's why they always say measure twice, cut once. On this shelf, the distance is, I cut it wrong. So here it's like this, and I need to cut this piece all along this line. So I'm gonna use this tool. It's pretty useful because it's like a blade that goes like this. Can you see it? So you can cut in many directions. It's quite light. So for this, I'm just gonna come right here. There we go. There we go. Click. Now I'm just gonna sand it a tiny bit. And that's pretty much all. Cheers. Okay, so this is it. This is finally made. And I just put the oil, so now it's completely smooth. All the edges, they are soft, no stubby points. This is fixed. I just nailed these tiny boards on the sides with 2 nails on each side, and the French cleat is already in place and balanced, so we're hanging it. It's easy as this. There we go. And you can notice how smooth the French cleat goes. And the point of the whole thing is to be able to store the tools. So now the sander that we use for the process goes in there. There it goes, all the different sandpaper with different grits. So for this machine goes this the one that I use most. So it has more spaces. One for the core. And I'm putting the other machines in its place. So it's made. Congratulations to me. Cheers.